Hi, it's Elaine Coyne again from Elaine Coyne Galleries. Today we're going to do our cuffs, brand new cuffs for spring, summer 2010. As you all well know, cuffs are one of our best reorder lines. Today we'll be featuring some of the new Art Nouveau looks, the brand new nature looks, as well as some great dragonfly motifs. This is one of our classic pieces. We brought back the bright topaz Swarovski crystal because of the high demand. The prices remain the same, believe it or not, still $86. It's a very dynamic wide 2-inch cuff. And this is the modified version that's on a show special, which will probably last around 3 months. It's with the 10x14 topaz. It'll also be available with a blue zircon for that most important turquoise look. We have the smaller pieces on the side. This goes from about 1.5 inches to about 1 inch on the other end. Then we have the wide cuff done in this wonderful blue Indian sapphire, which all the blues are very important for spring 2010. And this, of course, is probably about the same price, $86, $87. Then moving on to some of the other floral motifs that we're doing. We have the fancy daffodil done with the it's a copper and burgundy Swarovski crystal, as well as the tanzanite. It's the fancy daffodil done on a filigree background, so 1-inch cuff, and it's probably going to be in the nature of around $38. Then we have another wide dynamic cuff done in the embossed daffodil motif, done with the similar colorations of the bright topaz, the tanzanite, and the burgundy copper. It's a really pretty piece. And I would imagine this is going to run, I don't know, probably somewhere around $60 to $50, if I remember correctly, maybe $75. It's quite detailed. Then we have another classic type of look from Elaine Coyne Galleries, but this is a new piece. It's the pine cone and acorn done on a decorative motif, another 1-inch cuff done with the cornelian, probably amethyst and garnet, which is our classic, tri-colors that we tend to do very well with. This one's probably in the 34 range. Yep, that looks about right. And of course we have the necklace and the earrings that go with it, and they've been a very important piece for us. Moving on to some of the new dragonflies, which is, of course, one of the motifs that we sell and sell and sell. We've done the dragonfly with the light amazonite for spring and the nephrite jade. This is one of our classic dragonfly cuffs. It's a pretty piece in terms of a classic look, and it probably runs in the nature of $34, $35. We've added some new Swarovski crystal to the wide decorative dragonfly cuff with filigree. So we're doing it with the Swarovski, it's a violet opal Swarovski crystal with the Pacific blue, and I just think this is lovely. And again, it's going to probably be in, I would imagine, the $60, $70 price range. And we also have the classic dragonfly, but in this case, instead of doing it with cornelian and amethyst, we've done it with the jasper. So it has a nice natural look to it. It's decorative dragonflies on feathers, and that's probably about $34. Now we've added something different in the dragonflies this time around. It's a new dragonfly cuff, lost wax cast, done with the brights. So you've got your blue zircon, your fuchsia, and your peridot. The side, we're doing a stained glass background look with the decorative dragonfly. So the sculptural piece in the middle and the flat dragonflies, but decorative on the side. And then the same piece that I showed you earlier in the verdigris patina, we've done here with a new Swarovski crystal and gunmetal. Last season we showed it with the lime and I think it was either jet. And this time we're doing it with the Greer and the Pacific. Oh no, sorry, this is the violet opal. It's available with the Pacific opal, which is your blue tone too, but that violet I think is just really pretty. Some of the other nature themes that we do, we're doing the double leaf with the charoite and the amethyst, and we've added a different semi-precious stone. This is with the amethyst theme. So you've got your bright blues and your greens with a nice bright purple. So it goes very well with a lot of the clothing showing for spring. And this is a new butterfly cuff that we're doing, which is the dotted butterfly with a little smaller butterflies on the side on kind of Victorian filigree pattern with our classic burgundy, copper, and tanzanite Swarovski crystal. Pretty piece. I think it's going to be a good seller. We don't know yet. We haven't shown it. Well, we probably will. Actually, it'll probably be shown at the New York Gift Show, and we'll have some. If we were shooting it after the gift show, then we'd be able to tell you what the sales were. So you'll probably have to call and find out. Then we have another butterfly that we're doing. And this butterfly is some of the more decorative butterflies done with a little mulberry leaf and on a pretty floral pattern. It's done with your light amazonite and your nephrite jade combination for spring, which is always a winner for spring. I think I mentioned earlier about our Art Nouveau pieces. So one of our actual accounts asked us to do it for them this way. And I thought it was really beautiful when I actually saw it finished. So rather than just doing it as a pendant, we've added it to the cuff collection, very feminine. Works with all the florals done here with the Pacific blue and the burgundy Swarovski crystal. We've also added the gunmetal to give it that noir look. N-O-I-R, noir, whatever, okay. Anyway, it's done in this mysterious gunmetal look with mirror brass, and it's done with some wonderful light gold, Greer, and the violet opal Swarovski crystal. It's going to be a very important concept going forward, and I think the Gift magazine was mentioning that they were very interested in that look, and I do think it's really important with some of the Italian clothes that are coming in these pewter and gold and black metallics. And then getting into a more classic look of Elaine Coyne Galleries, which is our semi-precious stones and turtles and frogs and, aquatic motifs. We have the frog on the graduated cuff. It's about 2 inches through the middle, graduates to about 1.25 inches on the end, with the box turtle with the water lily motif done in some of our classic spring looks, which is going to be charoite, turquoise, or malachite, and the light amazonite. And then in a more modest 3/4 inch, we have a classic aquatic piece. It's a new piece, but it looks classic is what I'm trying to say. Done on a decorative background. You've got your sailboat with cornelian. You've got your conch, small conch with, looks like garnet, maybe amethyst, and the light amazonite with your clam. So, and this is probably going to be like, what, 34? Yeah, 34 price point. So that's some of the new lovely cuffs for spring, summer 2010. And I know you're going to do really well with these, and we're very excited about them. So that's some of our new cuffs for 2010. We hope you come to see the rest of the line if you missed it in New York at the Wendy Rosen Show. That's going to be, I think it's the 12th of February through the 15th. We'll be in booth number 2112, corner booth. If you miss us there, which I know you won't, but if you happen to just miss us there, we will be in Atlanta. And of course, you can always go to our website, which is ECG.com.